It's 2014, and I'm having a really bad summer. I hate my job, and I hate my apartment, and I hate my roommates, and they hate me too, and I really hate my boyfriend. Okay, I don't hate him, I just hate him. And I can't break up with him. I keep trying, and there's tears, not on my part, and it never happens. It just can't happen. I've never broken up with somebody before, and I'm just afraid, I think. I think that this is the norm. But then fall comes around, and I'm starting to feel a shift in myself. I get a new job, I get a new apartment, I have new roommates, and there's really only one thing left to do: get rid of my boyfriend. So it's September 26th, and I'm getting into bed, and I'm like hyping myself up. I'm like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Like, you've got this, we're gonna do it. And I go to sleep, and my phone starts ringing over and over and over at 2 a.m. It's my mom, and she tells me that my dad has gone into cardiac arrest. And so I need to get on the first plane home to Memphis. I get to Memphis, I walk into the hospital, and I see my dad lying there, and he's attached to all of these machines that are pumping his body, like making his heart pump and making him breathe. And I am being told that there's no brain activity. But for some reason, I feel like I just have to start apologizing for everything that I've ever done wrong or made him upset about. And so I just start saying sorry for everything. I tell him I'm sorry that I was a bitch on the car ride to college. I was scared of change. I'm sorry that I told all the neighborhood kids that you can't sing when you helped me with the Peter Pan audition, because like, you actually can sing. I don't know why I told them that. I'm sorry that when you came to New York to visit, I told you we can't have papaya dogs because they shorten your life. And now I know that doesn't fucking matter. I'm apologizing over and over for everything I can think of, and I'm hoping that maybe he will wake up and look me in the eye and say, it's okay, I'm here. But deep down, I know that this is the end. He is gone. Now, my grandmother is also at the hospital. This is my dad's mother, my ama, my Taiwanese grandmother. That makes me a white Asian. I don't want you guys to think about it too much more. Stay with me. So my grandmother's here, my ama, and she announces to the entire family that she is a healer. And this is the first time we have ever heard this. So my grandmother, my healer grandmother, keeps going out into the lobby of the hospital. And she keeps talking on the phone with this woman that she met on a Carnival cruise. And she lives in Texas, and she's a witch. And this witch lady keeps giving my ama spells for us to do. And so we have to do this witchcraft with my ama. Honestly, we do it because my ama, her defining quality is that she's mean, and she keeps calling all of us fat. And so we feel like if we help her with this, she'll maybe stop that. So we all just jump right into the witchcraft, okay? We print all these strange symbols on computer paper, and we hang them in the windows of our house. We take my dad's clothes, and we hang them in the trees. We take some water, and we go to the Mexican restaurant where he collapsed, and we sprinkle it on the floor and say a prayer over it. Now, this is all kind of taxing. It's a lot. And so my mom goes to my ama, and she tells her, we're exhausted, and I think it might be time to make some decisions. And my ama looks back at my mom, and she's really upset. And she says, you're not giving miracles the time they need to happen. Which is a good point. Who knows how long witchcraft takes, you know? It could take forever. We don't know. And as it would turn out, my ama has another spell for us. And only my mom can do this spell. And so I hear my ama explain what we have to do. And I look at my mom, my Irish Catholic mother, and I think she's going to explode with rage when she hears what this spell is. But she doesn't. Instead, she goes to my father's nurse and she asks for the urine from my dad's catheter bag. She goes home and she puts it in a mason jar. She breaks a light bulb and puts the glass from the light bulb into the mason jar. She takes a shovel. She buries a hole in the backyard. She digs a hole in the backyard and she buries this jar of pee and light bulb in our backyard. So a couple more days go by, and the spell has not worked. And my dad's condition is just getting worse and worse and worse, and so it is time to really make the decision. And so we take my dad off of life support, and we watch him die, and it's awful. And there's a funeral. And I don't want you all to forget that this is a breakup story. So I beg my boyfriend, please don't come here. My dad died and there's a funeral, but like, I don't want you to come. Because I know if he comes, everybody is gonna love him. And he comes anyway, he's not a total monster. And I'm right, everybody really likes him a lot, especially my ama, because he's so skinny. So, I begin questioning everything all over again. I really was set to do it on September 26th, but now I'm rethinking everything all over again. I'm just like, maybe that wasn't the right decision. Like, he's here now, like maybe I should stay. But then, I can't forget what I saw that week in the hospital. And I'm not talking about my dad dying. I'm talking about the pee thing. What my mom did, that was the ultimate act of love and devotion, right? And I could never do that for my boyfriend. I would never do that for him. And that's how I knew. So I do it, I rip off the Band-Aid, I break up with him. And what I want you to take away from this is that if you are not willing to engage in just a tiny, tiny bit of magical, potentially life-saving piss play, then it's just not true love. Thank you so much.
Bailey Swilley.